back to Final Fantasy VII. Since last time I made it up here to the Chocobo's racetracks. And for the third video in the Chocobo side quest. Last time, raced both up to B rank. 3 races on both of them. This time, I get to race both of them up to A rank. 6 races on both of them. Think they overdid this just a bit? Again, with these Chocobos, just like last video, with these Chocobos, winning the race shouldn't be a problem. Unless later on you get Joe and his black Chocobo, then you might have issues, but otherwise, just like in the last video, you should easily be winning these races by like half the... You should be crossing the finish line while everybody else is still like midway through at best. At least they had the common courtesy to do that. Make these races be breeze. Again, like I said in the last video, I can't imagine having to go through this 36 times with each race be a photo finish stress fest. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose. Oh great. Yeah. Oh shit, I lost. I mean, if they were gonna do that, have only like 1 or 2 races for each Chocobo, which wouldn't have been a bad idea in the first place, regardless. And that Chocobo music, I tell you, whenever I'm playing the game and not making a video out of it, this is when I turn off the in-game sound and put on some real music. I mean, the Chocobo music is okay, but how many times you hear it, it gets repetitive real quick. That's when I turn it off and put on some Elvis or something. Or Rat, Motley Crue, Kiss, Twisted something, anything other than that. Anyways, yeah. 1 race down, 5 to go. On that one. Well, that's one good thing about this. You get tons of GP for the battle arena or anywhere else in Gold Saucer mini games. Anyways, edit out the next few races. Go again. Still only on C rank. Yay. Bye-bye, baby. Yeah, seriously though, Smokey and the Bandit references aside, seriously, what developer thought this was a good idea? Racing so many times, not just racing, but winning so many races on each Chocobo. Could it have been just 1 or 2 on each of them? Or why do we even have to race at all? Seriously. This is the most tedious and time-consuming side quest I have ever personally seen. 25 years later. I mean, if not for the lure, like I've said before, if not for the lure of the Knights of the Round summons I wouldn't even bother with this. I'd say screw this side quest. It's not worth it. Like the 900 Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. Which isn't really a side quest, but a collectible thing, but still. Same idea. They make it so tedious and time consuming. Who's got the patience for it? My thoughts on this, if not for the fact that it unlocks the way to get to the Knights of the Round summons. If you think I'm passing up on that, well, with all due respect, you're crazy. I don't care about the prizes, I'm just getting the GP. No. Really, Navi? You don't say. Is the hallway ahead to it? Yeah, never mind. I made that reference already in an earlier video. Oh no, I just gotta go up to A rank. 3 more races on this Chocobo. Again, I get it with how powerful the Knights of the Round Summons materia is. They didn't want to just give it to you that easily. I get that part. But, yeah. Oh well, like I said, at least they made each race very easy to win. For the most part, a few exceptions here and there perhaps, but yeah. At least they had the decency to do that. Just get a sizable lead early on and then just hold the R and L buttons to regain some of your lost stamina just in case the game decides to double cross you, so to speak. Yeah. So yeah, at least they had the decency to do that, make each race pretty much unlosable, unless you just stand there and do nothing, well then it's not. Either potion, big deal. If it had been that, whatever symbol, the prize would have been a hero drink, for which I would have accepted that, but yeah. Because again, the hero drinks can be very useful for a certain optional super boss later in the game. That is if you remember you have them. Unlike me, seems like every time I play the game, by the time I get to that boss battle, I forget I even have. Yeah. But yeah, it's either potion, big deal. You can get them from almost any item shop throughout the game. Big deal. I will take the GP. Something you can't buy in shops. Alright. Seriously, why do they even gotta ask that question? Like I said in the previous video. Given all the races you have to win in this side quest, who's gonna want to race in the long track? Only adding to the tedious nature of the whole thing. Or however you want to put that. also the most tedious side quest I have ever played through in all my years of playing video games. All 35 so far since 1988. Well, again, I guess technically you'd say like 40 some years counting, or 41 years counting arcade Pac-Man in 1982. But, I mean, that game counts. It was a video game, but I often overlooked that one because A, it was in arcades. You had to go to the arcade to play it. And B, if you didn't have a quarter, it didn't matter. You could be staring at the machine and you couldn't play it. So, and as a kid, who always had, I don't know, maybe some kids always did, but who always has a quarter every time you want to play a video game. So yeah, I didn't really truly get into video games until '88 when we had got that first NES, like I've said in my video game retrospective videos. 35 years later, yeah, this is the most tedious side quest I have ever played through. Granted, I haven't played every game, so some fans could probably point out side quests that are worse than this one, but yeah. Okay, 3 more to win for this round. Of course, then I still get to go play Chocobo Love Connection again. Get the next generation, so to speak, of Chocobos. Then go catch another one elsewhere. Get another nut item elsewhere. And yeah. 6 more races on both of those Chocobos yet. So yeah. Again, you think they overthought this thing just a bit? I mean, like I said already, I get it. They didn't want to just hand you the most powerful summons materia in the entire game, as game breaking as it potentially is. I get that, but you think they could have made this a little less tedious? Oh well. Okay. And that should do it, unless I miscounted. That should have been the 6th race. Yep. Okay. So that's it for this round. Don't worry, I'll be back for 12 more races, well, 12 more victories. Maybe more than that in terms of, maybe more races if I lose any of them along the way. But for now, that's it. Yeah, again, like I was just, by the time I'm done with this side quest, every time I've ever played this game, by the time I'm done with this side quest, I never want to see another Chocobo for the rest of the game. No. Save my game just in case. Probably not going to be an issue, but at this point I'm not taking any unnecessary chances. 6 more races, or 12 more races done. That much closer to the end result. Now, just like the last couple times, little detour by the Bone Village to fight that dinosaur-looking enemy for another nut. Whenever the game cooperates with me, that is. Cloud's getting dizzy. Round and round he goes. Okay. Okay, good. Got it right away. And why not? Of course, by the way, most of those hit points you see on the screen there are the result of nearly, if not completely, mastered HP plus materials. Several of them equipped to each party member. Normally, their hit points would probably be like a quarter to half that. Yeah, Cloud maxed out on HP. Barrett not that, well actually he's quite a bit behind. Again, most of that HP is from those HP plus materials. Nearly mastered, if not completely mastered. I mean, after this enemy dies, I can go to my menu screens to show that. Come on, dude. There you go. Not that one. Yeah, HP plus mastered. HP plus mastered. So yeah, two of them on all three party members. See if I. Yeah, see, take one of those off, and that HP maximum HP drops quite a bit. So yeah, that's how I have so much HP from those materia. Do you need them? No, like I said several videos ago when I first made it to Cosmo Canyon and the shop that sells them. No, you don't need them, quote unquote. But, like energy tanks in a Metroid game, or heart containers in a Zelda game, they damn sure help. Maybe not required, but hey, I'm sure as heck not going to pass them up. Are you crazy? I mean, I probably shouldn't say it that way, but... Anyways, now back to the ranch. Oop, wrong continent. Where am I going? I'm not going back to Gold Saucer yet. Keyword there, yet. Now, this time it's not as imperative that you save your game beforehand, as it should be pretty much a guarantee that you get the chocobo you want here. Should be. But just in case the game's random, the side quest random nature strikes again, so to speak, it wouldn't hurt to save your game just in case you need to reload that save file. Because now, green and blue chocobos should make for a black one. The next step in this chocobo side quest. Oh, I forgot about that dialogue. Okay, how did I get? I think you just reset the game. I don't know if I even showed this battle earlier. There's a big guard enemy skill. I just now thought of that. Manipulate these guys into using it. Everybody that has the enemy skill very equipped learns it. Yeah. Right over here in the area by Gungaga, however you pronounce that name. The path to Cosmo Canyon. In these wooded areas is where you can fight the frogs for the frog song enemy skill. Along the beach in the same area. Again, kind of random, but as I was fighting enemies, since according to the guide, if you get that message, should breed chocobos you just recently raced or whatever it was. The best way around that is to just go out and fight like 3 to 10 random battles. And as I was doing so, getting some of the enemy skills for this third materia, I just happened to remember, hey, did I even show the battle for the big guard enemy skill earlier? Yeah, frog song, white wind, big guard. Yeah. All right. Of course, that's the original one that we got back at Shinra headquarters, way back practically at the start of the game. Just after fighting that plant boss and saving Red 13. All the way back then. Baron has the second one. The one we found at Junon in the basement of one of those rooms. And Tifa has the most recently found one. In that house in the ancient village just before Eris' death scene. That's why she doesn't have as many of the enemy skills as the other two do. Anyways, by now I should have fought enough battles to get rid of that message Just another way that this side quest is so random and tedious. You get that message, you shouldn't breed chocobos, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, come on, that's the next thing I have to do in this side quest. How do you get rid of it? Well, according to what I just saw, fight some more random battles. Yay! If you haven't done that enough already, to catch the chocobos in the first place. Hooray for random side quests. Yay. Anyways, attempted comedy aside, that should do it. Well, actually, hold on, just in case. Again, it shouldn't be an issue. You know, the green chocobo and the blue chocobo somehow are supposed to, by default, breed the black chocobo, but just in case the game decides to be picky or double cross me, so to speak, save my game. So I don't want to have to redo all that. At least not until next time I play the game again. Alright, now, can I go forward with this side quest now? Okay, good. Finally. Okay. But yeah, that's just another one of the things about this side quest that I'll always wonder. Who thought it would be a good idea to make it that way? You get that message. You shouldn't breed chocobos that have just raced or have just been born or however that dialogue went. Okay, who is it that thought that the best way to get rid of that would be to just go and fight 3 to 10 more random battles? Like you haven't fought enough random battles already. I mean, I know I'm digressing in my commentary here, but just... Oh, this side quest. Again, if it wasn't for the Knights of the Round summons materia as the grand prize, so to speak, I would be flipping the middle finger, figuratively speaking, to just the thought of doing this side quest, let alone actually doing it. Now, Carob Nut one last time. As the final round, you're going to need a different one. But... Gold Chocobo. Yeah, that would be nice. Black Chocobo. Would have been nice if the game would have been generous and skipped this round and just given me the Gold Chocobo right here, right now. But no such luck. Ah, dang it. Well, the name I was going to give it won't really... yeah. Well, actually, I guess it will because he's not a bird anyways. But, yeah. Well, this one, I think anybody that knows me and my extreme interest in 80s hard rock, heavy metal, anything black... Wasp lead singer, founding member. Of course, he spells it Blackie, B-L-A-C-K-I-E. Well, there's not enough letters for that, so yeah. Blackie Lawless, Wasp founding member, Blind in Texas. Anyways, what? Come on, you had to see an 80s rock reference coming from a mile away. Frick, the people I work with do. In fact, every time I have a potential possibility to do so, they look at me as if to say, don't even try it. Circular saw blade. Yeah, and we're not talking about wasp logos either. Yeah. Well, they don't actually say that, but they just know the rock. Yeah. Anyways, what was I going to know? Yeah. Feeding. Okay. Now, actually, it's at the half hour mark, so. Yeah. I think I'll end it here. Next time, barring some unforeseen setback, what should be the final video in this side quest. Yeah, should be. Again, barring some unforeseen setback, delay where I have to redo a lot. Anyways, that until then, as always, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.